Hi everyone, I'm Becky, and this is the Flip Studio. Today I have a really excellent project for you. It's refinishing a hutch. What's different about this project? No sanding. I know. I have some great tips for you to make this project a success, all in the span of maybe just a weekend. So stay tuned. My mom was looking for a fantastic way to display her beautiful glass objects and other pieces. She picked up this great wood hutch that didn't need a lot of work and kept the top half. She wanted to give it a fresh new look so it would be a wonderful piece unto itself, so I traveled to her to help her make it happen. What's different about refinishing this piece? We are not going to sand, and I have a great trick to show you. As you can see, this piece had some great interest to it. It came with some glass shelves, which we'll put back in later. The plan was to paint this hutch and add some stained areas for contrast and visual interest. I like to design in threes. In this case, the paint color, the stain, and then my mom's glass objects were my three. Prep is key, so let's get to it. First, I removed the doors, as she wanted a clear view into her art pieces. This was easy with a screwdriver or a screw gun. 2, I took out the old lights as the old wiring looked a bit too old to be safe. Next, I carefully removed the side glass panels. These were held on by little tiny tabs, so all I needed to do was loosen them enough and gently pop the glass out. My brother dropped by and helped me to speed up the process. With the parts removed, it was time to clean the piece, which I did with a TSP cleaner. Grab a spray bottle and thin the cleaner with some water and then just spray it on. While this product is safe, it's always smart to wear gloves. Scrubby pads did the work for me, and after giving everything a good scrub, all I needed to do was wipe everything clean and let it dry. It did take a little bit of time, but it was easy to do. Whenever you're refinishing a piece of furniture, prep is super key as it ensures all of your hard work sticks. Next up, it was time to patch some holes where the screws once were, which is easily done with a putty knife and some wood patch. Here I'm patching parts that we ended up deciding to remove, but that's okay. Patching is really very easy. To help yourself, do it as cleanly as possible to minimize the amount of sanding you'll need to do later to get the patches nice and smooth. As we're painting this piece, we didn't have to worry about selecting a stainable patch. As you go along, you may run into some surprises, as I had a couple times, so be prepared to switch gears a bit here and there. One surprise I found was that the back panels were sort of laminate. 2, as you go along, you may find that your plan or your design changes along the way, as I had as well. This is perfectly normal, as adapting and being flexible will lead you to success. Once I got all the holes patched all around the piece and in the areas where the hinges used to be, then it was time to sand. I used about 100 grit sandpaper and just sanded everything nice and smooth. Here was one of those times where we took a design veer and we took out those cross pieces that used to hold the doors on. It was time for a little bit more patching, but that was okay. We made a quick trip to the paint counter and selected a light blue paint that matches a wallpaper my mom had installed. 2, we also picked up a small container of stain with polyurethane in it, and I'll get to that in a moment. Now for my big no sanding secret, it's liquid sandpaper. This product is great as it allows you to skip the sanding and move right into paint. Grab a scrubby and just like how we cleaned the piece earlier, give the finish a nice scrubbing. As you scrub along, you'll feel the product working. At first, the finish will feel nice and smooth, and the more you scrub, you'll feel it become a lot less smooth. That's how you know it's working. No need to wipe the liquid sandpaper off, just let it dry. Now onto the water-based stain with polyurethane. I chose this specifically as it was a twofold product for me. The stain changed the color, of course, while the polyurethane sealed it as well. It may not be the exact perfect solution, but as the stained areas won't see any traffic, it worked out perfectly. Our design was evolving, so we left the back panels unfinished for now, as we were talking about applying some of that leftover wallpaper to them. Next up, it was time to prime with a water-based primer. It's just as easy as brushing it on. A nice angle brush will help you reach all the tight spots and corners. When the primer was good to go, it was time to paint with our nice light blue paint color. You may find you need 2 coats to ensure everything is well covered. My mom even joined in on the fun part, helping out with the painting. We eventually decided not to add the wallpaper to the back panels, so I went back in with the stain on them. Okay, we're rounding the bend on this great project. It's really starting to come together nicely, isn't it? I think it's really looking good. Lastly, we picked up some wedge-shaped wood feet to raise this piece up off the floor a little bit. After a little bit of math and a bit of measuring to get the feet in the right place, I drilled out some holes to hold the wood insert nuts. These wood insert nuts are what will hold the feet in place securely to the base of this hutch. I accidentally broke one a bit, but I was able to get it screwed in all the way and it works perfectly fine. All right, here, let me show you one that went smoothly. So a little bit of measuring to get the center of the foot in the right spot, then drill the hole and twist in your wood insert nut. Once the nut is in securely, just twist down your foot. After running out to IKEA for some new little LED display lights, it was time to move my mom's newly redone hutch into place. She was so excited she was dashing about, dressing it up with all of her cool art pieces. It really came out beautifully, don't you think?